some crazy shit.
I know. What happened?
All
He
right,
t- he told me this story, so
all right. So this is so pretty much the daddy kind of got back to me low key. So I was pumping some gas and chilling with this girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this little boy gonna roll down his window calling me daddy, daddy, and stuff like that. So
wait,
I
did you have your daddy chain on?
yeah,
So that's probably why he
He
kept
hasn't taken it
saying
off.
it.
but I had my back. I had my back. He didn't look at the daddy chain and shit like
Oh,
that.
So how
I
you
was
know it
hoping
was
he didn't
that?
see the daddy chain and shit.
oh.
What the hell?
So then he was just, I was like, no, no, I'm not your daddy. And I was just playing around with him and shit. Then the fucking mom, damn, 5 people watching already. The fucking mom gonna be all like, excuse me, sir. I don't think you should talk to my son like that. I was like, what do you mean?
What?
It's like, the way you talk to my son was very disrespectful. I was like, excuse me, I was just joking around with him, you know what I'm saying? He's like, I don't care. I know you're not his daddy, but you shouldn't talk to my son like that. He's only a little boy. We're all black people in
What are you saying
society.
up to? What are you saying to the boy that?
It gets better. Hold on, it gets better. So I'm like this. Well, excuse me, miss. I don't think you should be telling your son to call random adults daddy or mommy, especially in this day and age. I'm just
Exactly.
saying. And then
Why
she
you
was
calling
like,
me daddy? If he don't know who his daddy is?
Mm.
so this is what I did. This she was like, you just so rude. That was rude of you. He only little, he only 3 years old. I was like, okay, he's 3 years old. I thought he was 5 years. I didn't know if he was 3 years. He could be 5 years
Bro,
old. All I care.
that ain't you ain't supposed to know what his age is.
Right.
That ain't your fault.
And
Yeah,
so
yeah, that's true.
So she got pissed off. I told her this. Look, I don't know if you're a good parent or a bad parent. Cause I really don't want to talk about your parenting skills right now. But I feel like you should teach your son how to address adults in this day and age. Do you understand me? Shit.
Mm.
Oh,
And
good.
so we both going at it for like 5 minutes and shit.
I would have
And
ignored it.
so she
Mm.
started cursing me out. So I beat my fucking horn, and she gonna beat her horn. And I said, "I'll be your daddy in bed, bitch."
Oh
Mm.
wow, really, Reg.
Mm.
I would have just ignored it because I like you could tell like some people just like to start dramas in public, so
Mm.
Yeah,
they don't even pay to go back and forth with her.
yeah, man. She tried to be a big woman. So I was like, let me show her who daddy really is in this situation. Fuck.
He hasn't taken off that daddy chain since he got it, yo.
Yeah, since I got it, not taking it off.
That daddy
Mhm.
chain goes everywhere.
Mhm.
Nigga, I'll be going to fucking church and taking a shower. And shit still be.
That's like Reg's
Oh Lord.
like dog collar. Like you know when you put a collar on a dog, it never comes off.
Oh God.
That collar will be with him forever.
Well, I
Mm.
can't. Look how small this shit. It's hard for me to
Oh, you
take it
can't take
off.
it off. Oh, that's
It's kind
Mm.
of small and shit. I haven't
yeah.
taken this off since Halloween.
Mm.
Since Halloween, I have not taken this shit
If you
off.
take it off, you can have like a ring around your collar.
Mm.
Mm.
That's funny. They how does it happen? Like how you get mad at some your little boy is calling a stranger's daddy and you mad at the stranger?
Yeah, that don't
Right.
make no
That's
sense.
funny.
That
If
don't make no sense.
Let me tell you something. If my mom would have caught me doing some shit like that,
Mhm.
she would have slapped me so hard I would have forgot I had a daddy.
Oh man.
Cause like it's common decency. That's all I'm saying. It's common decency and shit. You
He
let
don't
you
know who his
fucking.
daddy is, obviously, because he
You
wouldn't
said
be.
what?
If he's calling everybody daddy that he meet, then something is wrong.
And then my friend, shout out to Jermaine, he's all gonna be like, he understands where I'm coming from, but he said all these years you always going around saying I'm daddy this, I'm daddy that. Well, congratulations. So
Hmm.
somebody finally called you daddy.
That's common for your ass. You want to be called daddy? Yeah, you got called daddy
He's like,
today.
congratulations. I was like, you know what? You're a troll.
You got called daddy today. You ain't like it, huh? That's funny.
Shit. And I was over chilling with a Mexican girl while this shit happened and shit like that. She over here
What does
thinking
she have to say about that?
she had a shit. She agreed with me and shit. But I think she was kind of turned on a little bit because I got
She was
that big
turned
dick
on
energy.
that the kid was calling you daddy.
You said what?
She was turned on that the kid was calling you daddy.
No, no, she was turned on by the way I handled the situation and
Oh, I
shit.
feel you.
Because I had that big dick energy and shit. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Now she's
BDE.
probably thinking like, oh yeah, I'm gonna call him daddy.
Well,
Daddy is now the offensive. It's offensive to Reg now.
like, Like all these years, I mean, all these years, I kept saying, "Yo, I'm daddy in this situation, daddy
Mm-hmm.
this, daddy that, yada yada yada." And
You
then next thing you
you
know,
didn't
it this shit
expect
came back
for
to
the
me.
little boy to call you daddy though.
I'm like, no, 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 I'm not your daddy.
That's the one time he wasn't claiming that word.
Right?
That's funny.
Shit. And she's gonna literally say this shit once I went to pump my gas and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? When I came
Mm-hmm.
back outside, she gonna literally say this shit to me.
That's what I'm saying. Like nowadays, making a scene like that, everybody gonna pull their phone out and record it, just to put
Shit.
it up. Like, oh, let's record it just in case something bad happens. You know what I'm saying? It could get
Right.
out of hand or whatever. So that's why I would have just ignored it. Clutch was good.
Mm.
What's your thoughts on Mariah Carey? Oh God, another. I'm not answering no Tupac stuff, yo. Y'all gotta stop with this shit. Please stop with it.
It's all right,
I
Ronnie.
didn't know. I didn't know Tupac was the king of hip hop.
Tupac. I was watching fucking Steve Wilkos earlier and shit. And you know how motherfuckers be eating a lie detector, and they always be saying, "Oh, I didn't do this shit." This nigga said, "Bob, if I'm lying right now, horse is gonna come out my head. I'll be the devil himself." And some shit. Next thing you know, he didn't tell the fucking truth, and you be like, "What? That's impossible. What?"
When did Mariah Carey do that remix anyway? That's from her second album. I never heard that.
I never heard it either.
That might be made up. I think that's probably like a fan made remix or something. I never heard him on that remix for that song.
Mm. What? Shit.
Y'all remember the Maury show? I met Maury in person actually. He was at a Yankees playoff game in I think it was 2012 when they were playing the Texas Rangers.
Maury's that dude.
Definitely. Unfortunately we made Maury famous, yo. Have you listened to the Banks album?
Of course.
I haven't listened to it entirely yet. I gotta like really listen to it. I just been listening to like a whole bunch of other shit.
Yeah, I know everyone's ready for that Migos album and shit.
Oh God, not that. Anything but that.
Migos.
Better TV show character Tommy from Martin or Cole. Cole was just funny. He was hilarious. And I miss Tommy though. It's not the same without Tommy. Who was my best friend in high school? Shit, I got a couple of them. Some of the people that I went to high school with, like I grew up with in elementary school. Like we just went to the same high school. You know, they doing their thing. Shut them down or dox the name.
Shut him down.
The album?
Yeah.
Is he talking? Was he talking about the Onyx album or?
Yeah, the album.
Okay. Shit, that's a good one. I like that one. I'm gonna actually go with the Redman album because I love that one. I think it's underrated.
Who's ready for the Eve versus Trina battle?
Eve is winning that.
That would be
That's
interesting.
not even a battle. She's gonna wax Trina.
That would be an interesting battle. I know that.
I don't even know 20 Trina songs.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know a whole lot of songs by Trina. Only a few things, but
Yeah,
I think Eve gonna take that.
I don't know too much from her. I know she was on one Rick Ross album and Trick Daddy. She did stuff with him,
Yeah, I'm not a big Trick Daddy fan.
but I don't know too much Trina shit.
I know a few of her shit, but Eve is gonna eat her ass.
Definitely. What's
She gonna, she gonna eat her ass like Gabrielle eats Dwayne's ass every
what's
night.
your what?
Yeah,
Like who?
you know Gabrielle Union eats ass and shit.
Is that what she said?
Yeah, she said she eats ass.
I've never heard her say that. What interview was this, Reg?
This was like years ago. She said she literally
Wow.
said she likes to eat ass.
And she was with Dwayne Wade when she said this.
She was well, yeah.
I
That was
didn't
his
even know.
side chick. That was his
Wow.
side chick. So
Wow. That's crazy. What's your favorite place? Actually, speaking of Miami, my favorite place to visit is Miami because I got so many family down there. I like the weather.
Yeah, certain things should be left unsaid.
exactly.
Right? When did Gabrielle Union say this? I don't remember seeing that interview.
I remember
Yeah,
like years ago.
like
She said
whatever.
she was saying some freaky shit that she liked to do, and she said she liked to eat ass. Like if I
Wow.
find it, I would send it to y'all. I swear to God.
Gabby, you freak.
Yeah, stuff like that. Just keep to yourself, or just don't say nothing at
I'm gonna
all.
look at her differently now when I see
Yeah.
Can't even deliver us from evil the same way.
it. Right?
Oh my god.
Uh,
Can't even watch Bring It On, even though I fucking hate.
now
You don't like Bring It On?
I hate dance movies and cheerleading
I like the
movies.
first one. I like the first Bring It On. That one was good.
I told you, it's always the same plot.
Yeah, it was
It's
the same
always
plot.
face it, you're never gonna be one of us and shit like that. And when she ended up being the fucking best dancer out of everybody and shit.
But she wasn't as big. She wasn't a household name yet in
Yeah,
that
she
first one.
wasn't as big as she is now. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, well, everyone knows of a Mary Jane now. Man.
yeah, being Mary Jane and
Fucking stupid ass. That was like BET's answer to Scandal and shit.
no,
I actually
I didn't think of it as like similar to Scandal. I mean,
They're both side chicks.
except for yeah, it's just except for that only aspect of it. But other than that, I mean, different careers and stuff. I mean,
I'm not trying to be funny, but every time I see one of these feminism, empowering women kind of shows, and the girl ends up being the side chick, I'm looking at myself like, get this crap on my TV screen. Get this crap on my TV
I
screen.
actually thought Missy Elliott would have been a better matchup for Eve than Trina.
for real.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
feel,
cause they've done songs together. Like it made sense to me.
I feel like it's stupid the fact that Missy has not been in the verses yet, but that's my opinion.
Exactly. But they
Oh
got Trina in
yeah,
it
yep,
before
yep.
Missy.
They got
That's
Soldier Boy and
And
Shad
Bow
Moss
Wow,
in it.
exactly. We can't
Soldier
get
Boy and
Nas
Bow
in the
Wow,
verses,
they
but we
were
got Soldier Boy.
yeah, Soldier Boy and Bow Wow, yeah.
Come on.
And this is why, and then y'all trying to tell me that fucking, y'all mad because, oh, Justin Timberlake ain't in the verse. Get the fuck out my face with that bullshit. Y'all worry about
I would
fucking
have
Timberlake?
I would have took Justin over Bow Wow and Soldier Boy.
Yeah.
Man, y'all can have that shit.
Yeah, we already know how you feel about
Oh
Justin
man.
Timberlake anyway, so
Yeah,
And
I
you know
know.
they announced one for Essence weekend July 1st, but they haven't said who was
yeah,
gonna be.
but they didn't say who was gonna do it.
Who you think is gonna be?
Shit. I know it's not going to be George Benson and War Ayers.
Of course not.
Mm.
They definitely not gonna be them.
Because, like I said before, y'all not listening. Y'all want to do what y'all want to do. That's why it's not fun no more to watch. Like, don't nobody want a Timberland and Swiss Beats rematch where y'all just fucking dancing and shit.
That wasn't me.
Like, listen to what the fans want. I'm sick and tired. Like, who wants Bow Wow and Soldier Boy?
Not me.
That's what I want to know. Who's
And
gonna
fucking
be?
Soldier Boy talk about Bow Wow's hairline like a fucking WWE match or some shit like that. Like,
Oh my god.
like, can y'all just sit your asses down and read a book? Like, Soldier Boy over here talking about he's gonna be the first rapper in space and shit. I'm like, let's go to space and
What in the world?
first rapper in space.
That'll be the day.
I'm like, nigga, you are in space.
Yeah, just by saying that. Yeah.
But I'm ready to start whatever y'all are.
Let's go.
Mm.
Oh, what's up, everybody? My name is Reggie. I had a full cup of coffee. It's my homeboy Try. It's my homegirl Ash. Um, we're gonna talk about one of the queens, Anita Baker, giving you the best that I got. This looks like an artwork I did back when I was in kindergarten. You know how you in art class and you make all these finger paints and shit?
Mhm.
Kind of reminded me of that, but I still
Oh.
fuck with the outfit. Uh, I'm in low key in a good mood today. I don't give a fuck. This is the third album that dropped in 1988 on the infamous Electro Records. Um, Singles albums known for are the title track, Just Because, and Lead Me Into Love. And as usual, there are no guest appearances. That's the way I like it. So after the release of Rapture, she pretty much, got like a lot of acclaim, commercial success, Grammys, Soul Train Awards. She was up there, with like the Whitneys and the Janets. Like not like she was like up there, a household name and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So she ended up dropping a live concert video called "A Night of Rapture," which I've seen a little bit of it when I was little. There was a dope version of "Been So Long" on that, which I preferred and stuff too. And so around this time too, she actually got her third Grammy when she collaborated with the Winans on the song "Ain't No Need to Worry." And things was going pretty good when she was actually falling in love with her future husband named Walter Bridgeforth Jr., who pretty much her being in love kind of influenced this whole album from what I looked up, especially with the title track, which I'll get into that in a minute. And yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to this album. Like nothing really too much that happened in between Rapture and giving you the best that I got. This is the album cover right here. You know, pretty chill album cover. This is like her diva phase and shit like that. Like she that bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no booklet because I got this from the Five Classic Albums collection. So yeah, just this is the CD right here. Yep. Um, 8 tracks. Not too much, no, not too long. But yeah, we're gonna start with the first track called "Priceless." Nice way to begin the album. Pretty much, just judging from that, her falling in love, has a smooth, vintage Anita Baker sound or whatnot. So, yeah, man, I pretty much love this song. Love the beat to this track too.
Yeah, this was a nice beat. I like the pianos on it, the bass line. It has that Anita Baker sound. Um, it's a lot of the songs on this album remind me of like when we discussed the first album.
Right.
Just had like she has like a distinct sound to her, and it fits like her vocals. So I thought it was good.
Yeah, when I first heard Priceless, the beat of the song was what drew me in. Yeah, it definitely has that distinct sound that fits only for her and no one else. That's how I feel about it. And overall, it was a great song.
Yeah, I definitely agree with what both y'all have said about this track. Track number two, "Lead Me Into Love." I mean, vintage Anita, another vintage Anita Baker song. This was a single. I never knew this song exactly was a single and stuff too, until I looked it up. But yeah, very, very, very dope track. I feel like this is like a somewhat of a concept album in a weird way, with shit. But yeah,
Yeah, it
shit.
was solid. She sang it beautifully. Nice beat. Nice pianos on it. Yeah, it was dope.
"Lead Me Into Love." It was definitely a nice song, and like what Reg said, I had no idea this was a single either. I rarely hear this song getting played on the radio compared to her other songs,
Right.
but definitely not a bad track.
Yes. Now we're gonna get into probably next is "Sweet Love," in my opinion, one of her signature tracks, "Giving You the Best That I Got." This is actually her most successful single. And yeah, Ronnie, I'm actually about to get into that in a minute. Damn, I actually want to tell the story, but thank you, Ronnie. Just joking. I love you, Ronnie. Just joking. So yeah, this song actually interesting story about this track. So she was actually working on the lyrics when it came to like the songwriters, and she heard the song, and she asked to record it, but she wanted to change a few lyrics because at that time she was engaged to be married, and it's like an instant gravitation when it came to that song. She had an instant connection to it. So, and I think they were planning on giving it to somebody else, if I'm not mistaken. And just like what Ronnie said, in 1989, Michael Jordan, and he actually had a last second shot to win against the Cleveland Cavaliers like in May 7th, '89. And he actually said that this song was like an inspiration to him pretty much because at that time people use hip hop, athletes use hip hop or heavy metal as inspiration, but
Hmm.
athletes using R&B songs, that was something different, and like only Michael Jordan and shit. Yeah, but very very dope song, and I never knew Gerald and Eddie did a cover of this song too, but appreciate it.
Was that that was the when he beat them in the playoffs that year?
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
I did see that. That's what he had like a last second shot. I forgot what game it was. It might have been like that's back when the NBA were doing like best 3 out of 5 in like the first round. So I remember I forgot what game it was. I do remember him hitting that last second shot and beating the Cavs. Back when they had Brad Daugherty and Craig Elo, Mark Price. That was a good team for them back then. Yeah, it was a great song, and Jordan was always known for shit talking, so that don't surprise me. Like him, Gary Payton, Kevin Garnett, they were always known for shit talking. I mean, it's something even now. Like like a lot of shit talkers now. Kobe was rest in peace, Kobe. He was a shit talker as well during games, and that I never even like knew about that, but when you hear the song and you could like it makes sense that Michael Jordan would use that song to describe his game because he's just the best. It's ironic I'm talking about Jordan and I'm wearing a Bulls hat right now. Just I didn't even know about that whole story, but that's dope that he could use that against his haters. I mean, the man got 6 rings, so you know that's all I would play. If I had 6 rings, I'd be like, yo, let me throw on the Anita Baker song. Y'all hear the lyrics. That's all I got to say. It's a classic
Giving
song.
you
Classic song. I love the beat. Like again, like it has that distinct Anita Baker sound to it. Like I don't hear too many artists that can sing over the track. Like I was thinking maybe Vesta, maybe not Vesta,
you mean Vesta Williams?
Yeah,
Nah.
Phyllis Hyman.
Mm-mm.
You can't see Phyllis Hyman over this.
Phyllis maybe, but Phyllis is more smoother with her shit. Like, mm,
Yeah, Shaq. A lot of them trash talked. A lot of them trash talked and didn't win. So
a
that's
lot of
even
them
worse,
trash talk got a white girl and lost their careers and
right?
shit.
Mm.
you know, Charles Barkley did a lot of shit talking. You know what I'm saying?
House nigga, house nigga Barkley.
Wow.
Man.
Mm.
Giving you
BJ,
got definitely an unforgettable song in Anita's discography as well as her career. Still is a song that gets played on the radio to this day. Um, I had no idea about that whole Michael Jordan story. That was news to me. But yeah, yeah, it's definitely one of Anita's best, as well as one of her. I guess I consider this one of her signature songs. This one, "Caught Up in the Rapture" and "Sweet Love," definitely her top three signature songs defining her career.
I definitely agree with you about
Yellow
that.
Truck.
Um, Ronnie said Larry Bird invented the trash talking.
Yes, Larry Bird too.
Oh wow.
Technically, I feel like Muhammad Ali takes that
Muhammad,
title.
yeah, I mean, yeah, he might be the greatest one.
Right,
For
Muhammad,
for
he had
for
females writing his shit
for
for him.
boxing, you had Muhammad Mayweather talk shit, but Mayweather backed it up. That's the
Fuck
thing. It's
Mayweather.
like
No.
it.
Mm,
No, but I'm saying like when you talk shit, you got to be able to back it up. Like Mayweather
yeah.
don't back down from nobody. He talked his shit and he backed it up tenfold. You know what I'm saying? Tyson as well. Like he backed it up whenever because Tyson
Yo,
said a lot of crazy shit.
Tyson's shit talking is my favorite from any athlete. I be watching his videos. This nigga be fucking saying, "Yo, my style is impeccable." This nigga be rapping
Right.
and shit.
Yeah, he was crazy then. Like Tyson was nuts back then.
He was like, "Next thing you know, I'm gonna kick his ass." It's like, how the fuck you have a squeaky ass voice? You be shit talking.
Barkley backed it up, but
Yeah, yeah, you know
Barkley
what? That's
lost though.
crazy too, because as tough and as well as that dude's ability to fight, I still can't get over the fact that when he opens his mouth, he don't have that tough, rugged voice you would think he
Right,
would have.
right.
that fucking 1995 Alexander the Great speech when this nigga was like, God, amen. What, man? That's literally my favorite Tyson moment, man. Every time I'm feeling down, I just watch that fucking shit. I'll be feeling like Alexander the fucking Great and shit. I don't give a fuck.
Barkley was a great player. I love Barkley, but he didn't win no rings. So it's
Hmm.
like, you can shit talk all you want, but he was a great player on the court. But you didn't help your team win.
Yeah, because he was too busy saying slavery wasn't that bad and shit.
Right, right.
What the?
Chasing white
Oh
women
yeah,
and
oh
shit.
he said that. That's why I said house nigga Barkley.
Yeah,
Mm.
I'm not a role model for your kids and shit like that.
Shit, fuck. But like I said before, these are the people that these kids want me to be, want me to look up to. But you know what? That's my shit. You know
Mm.
what? That's another story for a different day.
Yeah.
Um, Also, just to let everybody know, I forgot to mention this was actually her only number one album on the pop charts too. So that's
Oh
interesting.
wow.
Yeah. Track number four, Good Love. This one was another very interesting track because originally the Layla Hathaway, this was supposed to be a song for Layla Hathaway
Hmm.
and whatnot. And I think they try to I think Anita liked it so much that she took it. But then it's kind of crazy because years later, Layla Hathaway covered the Anita Baker song Angel and shit like that too. So and with this track too, I love the chorus and everything like that. I never knew Tribe sampled this for Stressed Out. I never
Mm.
knew that, but kind of makes sense because yeah. But other than that, this is a very underrated song and whatnot. I like it.
Yeah, it's a dope. Has a nice beat to it, real melodic track. Nice pianos. I didn't know. Did they sample it for the original version or the remix?
I want to say the original version of the album.
Okay. Yeah, it's a dope song.
Yeah. Good love. I feel like it's an underrated song off this album. Definitely. Definitely nice.
Yeah, man, very smooth track indeed. Next track, call this shit Rules. Interesting track again. I feel like she was kind of talking about like a motherfucker cheating on her or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And she's pretty much just reading him, but because of the way how Anita does it and stuff like that. I kind of saw a little Whitney Houston influence with this track right here. I don't know if it was just me, but I mean, I love the line when she says, Love has really no conception of this rule. Days you gave me were numbered, and as a rule, they were hard to take. All it took was the number of a fool. I don't know, I just love that fucking line and shit. So yeah, very, very dope track.
Yeah, I definitely think it's a strong track. Nice. We on Good Love.
Rules.
Oh, rules. Yeah. I was reading the wrong shit. Okay. It's definitely a nice beat, nice pianos on it. I like the horns on it. It's definitely one of my favorites on here.
Rules. Even though I find it to be a pretty decent song. I mean, I don't know if I could kind of hear like some Whitney influence on this track. I don't know,
Mm.
but
Yeah, maybe
it's not bad.
definitely feel you on that. All right. Track number six, Good Enough. Probably my favorite track off this album. Um, oh no, scratch it. That's the next track. Excuse me. But yeah, this track was actually another solid track. Again, love the beat. You know what I'm saying? Just a very cool track.
Yeah, this was dope. I definitely enjoyed it. It had like a real jazzy, like Quiet Storm vibe to it with the saxophone and the pianos, and it had like that real nightclub vibe to it. Like singing at like the Cotton Club or something. And I enjoyed it.
Yeah, good enough. Definitely a favorite of mine. off this album. Besides giving you the best that I got, I agree with Try. It does have that Quiet Storm vibe to it, where you could possibly like hear this song getting performed at a lounge somewhere.
Right. All right, next track, Just Because. Pretty much my favorite track off this album. Pretty much, she's saying that she loved like the guy that she's messing with, and just because like he's real and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Just everything about him, what he likes, everything that he likes to do, just real ass shit. Check out the Saturday Night Live performance of this track too. You would not regret it. So yeah, very dope track.
Yeah, I think it's great. Like singing about her man and everything that he likes and what she likes about him, and that's a great thing. And the beat was dope, and the keys on it, the bass line was dope. I enjoyed it.
Right,
Just because it's another favorite of mine off the album, and it's like one of those tracks where like if anyone who's ever been in love with somebody, man, woman, you know, you just really just love the person that you're with. Like there's no like real logical reasoning for it. You just love everything about them simply just because. No pun intended.
right. And the last track off this album, "You Belong to Me." Nice way to end up this album. Just like another kind of quiet storm, jazzy feel to it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy too, because she actually had another song called "You Belong to Me" on
Mm-hmm.
the Rhythm of Love album, but it's actually a cover song too. So
Mm.
interesting track.
Yeah, definitely a great song to end off the album. I love the beat for this and the synthesizers, and definitely a great track.
Yeah, You Belong to Me. I honestly thought this version of the song was the one that I heard towards the end of Why Did I Get Married? To be honest with you, I had no idea that she had another track with the same title on a previous album that she did. So I find that interesting. Definitely a good way to end off the album.
Exactly. And that's all the time we have for this album. Overall, this is a pretty good album. I know a lot of people say this is like her best album, which I'm not gonna argue with that. This is pretty album was pretty much like an extension to like the Rapture album. Kind of felt like she kind of had more R&B lean to it than Rapture. I felt like Rapture had more of like a jazzy lean to it more. And of course, very consistent. The production by Michael J. Powell was pretty good too. So yeah, I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 5.
Great album. She's a legend. She had like many hits. I would like to see her in the verses against somebody. Um, it's a great album. It's the music, melodic and very easy going and quiet storm type of vibes at times, and yeah, I think it's a dope album definitely.
This was my first time listening to this entire album. I find that Giving You the Best I Got not only has R&B influence, but a little bit of jazz as well, and a little bit of Quiet Storm. So you get pretty much an eclectic mix of all three from beginning to end. All the songs were just incredible. One of which I knew was a hit. The other two, I had no idea that they were hits because I've rarely heard them getting played. But all in all, definitely one of Anita's best.
Right. Yeah, man. I'm gonna probably stay until about midnight and shit like that. Just talk some shit for a little bit. Mm. Yeah, she's actually out of retirement right now. She's actually fighting for her masters and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you guys want to do her next album compositions next, or do you want to do 20YO next? Janet.
Mm,
let's finish the Janet. Let's finish Janet's albums.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Twenty
that's
Y
And
O.
plus, I got 20 YO in my room too.
Right.
So
that's what's up. We can do 20 YL
wait,
sometime.
did I ever show y'all the album cover for it or
Nah, I didn't see.
You mean when she's kind of like laying, like with that pose and shit like that?
no? No, that's not the cover
It's
of it.
another one.
That I have.
Oh, let me see it.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
The the
Cause
yeah, the vinyl his vinyl video is tomorrow. You dropping that right?
Saturday,
Saturday. Okay.
yeah, the 12th, 3 p.m. on the 12th. Let me tell you, this is collection video is gonna be like 1 hour long and shit like that. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so everything from A to E, from Alon to Earth, Wind, and Fire. You'll see what I got.
Oh.
Did you see my Instagram story earlier?
But I see you put a song on there.
Yeah, for
Okay,
What
sure.
was that?
okay, I got it.
Oh wow, I never saw that.
I never saw that shit.
For real?
She
No.
should have kept the lean cover. I hate that cover. She looked like Latoya on that cover.
I don't know, cause originally this belongs to my mom, but she rarely played this album like that, so she ended up saying that I
Mm,
could have it.
I
But
never saw
yeah, I
that.
don't know if it was like a certain version of the album that had this cover, and then the other version with her like leaning and smiling.
Right.
I don't know if it was like a limited
Alternate cover.
edition cover or multiple cover thing. I don't know.
Hmm.
But
Alternate
this is
cover.
what
Well, I never expected that album to have multiple covers, just judging by the quality. To be real with you.
yeah. Yeah, and it's
Oh,
I'm not too fond of this cover either. Too.
right.
I like the
But
other one more, but
she looked like she got a lot of makeup on.
Right, like
yeah, yeah, that's why I don't like it either. Now that y'all mention, it just looks so weird on her.
I'll let y'all know when we can do that.
Yeah, cause the booklet it looks so like this. See,
Oh wow, that's original.
yeah, I mean I wouldn't mind if she would have used this.
Right.
She could use one of those poses for the album cover.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm
Looks more
saying. Like
natural.
she could have used one of these poses for the album cover. I would not have mind that. Cause that other one, ugh, I, I'm sorry, Janet.
Discogs, eBay. If you
Yeah, I wouldn't even
notice,
mind if she would have used this.
Hmm.
yeah, she looks good there. I like that one.
Yeah.
If you want out of print albums, I'm gonna be real with you. I be getting my out of print albums from Instagram, like Facebook, Instagram, but
Well, yeah, like
Discogs
Oh.
is a
if you
good
know
choice.
sellers, I'm about to tell them if you know sellers on there.
Yeah,
Yeah, or even this one. I mean,
I don't know about that one.
yeah, yeah. But
I don't know.
the other ones I would have been okay with, but or even just this last one here. I mean,
Like,
Maybe.
yeah, that's a big maybe on that. But still, I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know what in the world made her do this one and then have the other one.
Tell me right the third. I actually fuck with some of his music, bro.
who's
He put out the
Tommy the
best
third?
Bone Thugs diss track, in my opinion.
Tommy Wright. I never heard of him.
Mm. I think he's from, if I remember, I think he's from like Memphis or some shit.
Favorite song from Monica After the Storm album.
It's been years since I peeped that album.
I've
Shit,
never listened to
I
that
haven't
album.
heard that in years.
Was that the song album where that song is so gone?
Yeah,
I'm so tired of that
that
place.
was the album she made after the other album leaked when she was on Amstel.
Yeah,
Oh, isn't
so
that
tired.
also the same album that had "Should Have Known Better"?
I want to say yeah.
I
I
haven't
like
heard
that
that album
song more
in
than
forever.
"So Gone" because that "So Gone" challenge and
Hmm.
mm,
Motherfuckers can't even fucking rap. They want to be on TV and shit, rapping that fucking
yeah,
shit.
that it kind of ruined it for me.
Right.
It didn't 213 sampled the beat for that? For
Yeah,
the
for
song So
Yeah,
Fly?
so fly,
Okay. Okay.
a much better track.
I like that one too. I like
that was
that.
dope.
I need to get that 213 album too.
Yeah, I don't have that one.
Is it in print or no?
No.
It's out of print actually.
Oh,
Kesha? I don't listen to Kesha.
I mean, she's nice to look at on occasion, but I'm not a fan of her music.
who are you talking about?
Kesha?
Ray
Kesha?
Sean said like Kesha.
Oh, I never got into Kesha's music.
Yeah.
Certain pop artists, they'll definitely had to take a whole lot out of me for me to get into.
Definitely.
Cause some pop groups or whatever like I like New Kids. I like Backstreet Boys, Spice Girls, Little Mix,
Hmm.
Fifth Harmony.
Outcast or the Ghetto Boys? Outcast for me.
Same.
Gutter Boys for me.
You should have known better. Young Buck was in the video. Who was he talking about? You should have known better.
What was that?
You should have known better. Who sang that?
Wasn't it Monica? You should have known better.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh yeah, that. Oh yeah, she was dating Young Buck. That's right. That makes sense. Mystical or Juvie? Juvie for me.
Mystical.
Crucial Conflict or Do or Die.
Do or die.
Neither one for me. I didn't listen to them.
That was when everyone was trying to lead the rap like Bone or 3 6 Mafia and shit.
Right. Pusha T or J Cole. Pusha T for me.
J. Cole.
J Cole.
Talk about it. I know you're not his daddy, but I should set an example. Suck my dick.
What kind of example? Well, if you set an example for him, then you should
Exactly.
be
It's
his daddy.
like,
Then
yeah, it's
Right.
not your Reg. It ain't your fault. It's on her.
exactly.
So.
I know. I was having fun with her and shit, man. So, especially when I said I'll be your daddy in bed, bitch.
Oh, God.
That's funny.
Mm.
Huh. Big pun or big L? Ooh, probably L.
Pun.
Better vocalist, Solange or Beyonce?
Mm.
Shit.
Beyonce.
That's hard.
See what I'm saying? Neither.
Cam or Jada? Jada lyrically. Cam musically.
Jada Kiss both.
You like Jada's albums more than Cam?
I mean, I feel like Cameron has a more consistent discography than Jada Kiss. I'm gonna be real with you on that.
Yeah, well, that's what I meant. I mean, like musically, I got Cam over Jada, but lyrically, I got Jada. Mace or Ja Rule?
Uh,
Man. Lyrically, I
surprisingly, Ja
got
Rule.
Mace, but Ja Rule, I think he has better albums.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Ja Rule.
Yeah.
Same.
Believe it or not. Oh wow, a lot of people said Ja Rule. Okay.
Yes, Ja Rule was dope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
We need to
think
give Ja Rule his just due on this channel.
people forgot about Ja Rule because when 50 came in, it's like he totally altered how people thought of Ja Rule. But he was doing the
It's like
same shit
50
that Ja
has
Rule
some
was
nine
doing.
power.
He was doing the same shit
Mm,
that Ja Rule was doing. So
yeah.
Right.
you
Like
know, a
21
better crew.
questions. Anybody?
Yeah. Yeah.
He had a
Listen,
better
I love
he had a
ya.
better crew around him though. You know what I'm saying? They had Banks and Young Buck and Yayo and Game for that brief period he was there.
Black Child and Cadillac Tower, whatever his name is,
I
wants
like
to
Black Child. I didn't care for Cadillac Tire. I thought he was overrated, but I like Black Child. He just never dropped the album. Luda or Ti. Ti
Luda.
for me, I just think he make better albums. But I like Luda shit. Like
In other words, you want him to go back to jail.
no, I'm
Mm.
talking about the albums. His first six to me are his best. I like Luda shit up until Release Therapy, but to me Ti made overall better albums than me.
Ball. I don't know what this hate about Theater of the Mind is.
I have the album. It's not one of my favorites, but I remember like off first listening to it, I didn't like it. It's been years though. I will like whenever we plan on reviewing it, I will go back and listen to it. But I remember listening to it and not liking everything I heard on that album.
And I respect your opinion and stuff. Like, don't get me wrong. I just feel like maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just
You
me.
love you feel like the album was a classic?
Now, I'm not saying it's a classic.
No.
I'm just saying it's a very dope album. Better than Release Therapy and better
Oh
than
yeah, yeah,
this trip.
yeah, definitely. That I agree. But I do think it's better than Release Therapy.
Yeah, and Red Light District, in my opinion.
I like Red Light District. I think that was like a solid album. But he fell off because he was doing the acting thing. Every Fast and Furious movie that's out, he's in it.
I'm tired. I'm sorry, but I'm tired of Fast and Furious. I'm gonna be real. They should just let that shit die, like
They
Paul
do.
Walker and shit.
10 after 10 it should be it.
Wow.
No more after 10.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I like Paul Walker and all that shit. But
He's dead.
if the motherfucker dies from a car accident and y'all
Right.
doing a series called Fast and the Furious, shouldn't I tell y'all something? I'm just saying.
MOP or Onyx. Onyx for me.
Uh, MOP.
MOP is dope. See, I should retire.
You said what?
Well, he is retiring. He's going on one more album.
That's what they all say. Ain't nobody retiring from hip hop. Let me see. And once all these reality shows dries up, and once he gets all this little legal shit, he's gonna drop a whole fucking album called "I'm Back, Bitches" or "I'm Freedom." Try to be like that Huey Newton shit, like they accusing me conspiracy. That's how this nigga is.
Mm.
Easy E or Too Short. Easy E for me.
Too short.
Ice Cube or LL. Ice Cube I'm going with
Dang.
surprisingly.
That's a good question, but I'm gonna have to go
LL
with my cue.
just I don't like none of his shit after Goat.
Okay, well, how about Uncle LL or Don Mecca Q?
Oh God.
And when I
The
mean
Q.
Uncle LL, I mean Mama said knock you out all the way up to phenomenal.
I'll even take Phenomenon over Don Mega. I will even include that. The Game or 50 Cent. I got 50
50.
Cent. I still got 50.
Okay, Alonzo, I'm not answering that question. I'm not answering that.
AZ or Cormega. I got AZ.
Oh, I got AZ.
Mega is dope, but I like AZ albums more. Trey Song sample, Prince, Purple Rain, on your side of the year.
Trash.
I actually like that Trey Songz. I think that's one of his best albums.
What song?
Your side of the bed.
I ain't like
That
that
was that
song.
was on the Ready album with I think Say R was on that album.
There was a lot of stuff he that was a hit for him.
Yeah,
That LOL smiley face.
right,
Um,
right.
Successful.
He can sing. Is this I don't he's I've always felt like he's underachieved. He's not where like if you're gonna talk shit about R. Kelly, you gotta have like back it up. I don't think
Yeah.
he has any music that could fuck with R. Kelly shit.
No, no, no.
But he's a good singer. I like
Yeah.
his earlier albums. Rakim or Cool G rap. I got
I'm not
Rakim.
answering that.
I, I'm answering it. I got Rakim. Big Daddy Kane or KRS. I got Kane.
Karis one.
Chuck D or Ice T. I got Chuck D.
Chuck.
Common or Slick Rick. I got Common.
Slick Rick.
Reggie just.
No, I'm dead ass. Slick Rick's better than Common. I'm dead ass.
Mm.
Put Slick Rick, give me 50 MCs. Slick Rick will top all these motherfuckers.
I don't think he beating everybody though. He ain't beating Nas. He ain't beating
Hey.
Jay. He not beating Biggie. He
Oh,
not beating Eminem.
Slick Rick over Jay and Eminem.
Hell no.
Yes.
Hell no.
Yes.
Lyrically, hell no.
Yes. Lyric. What?
Jay
What?
Z is not losing
Yes.
to Slick Rick. Not lyrically.
Yes.
Nah.
Yes.
I disagree.
Yes. Slick Rick's more lyrical than Jay Z.
I disagree.
Listen to Star Trek.
Slick Rick is great. He's a legend. Lyrically, I'm not putting him in top 5 all time with Nas and Jay.
I mean, Nas. Nah, I don't know
So
about Nas.
why is
Jay-Z,
Nas the
yeah.
exception and not Jay Z? So Jay Z not
Because
in
Nas is like the golden child and shit. He studied from both Nas and Jay Z studied from the greats, but Nas he's more technical.
What is Jay Z then?
Jay Z he's not as consistent with his lyrical style as Nas sometimes.
Where is
Slick Rick, he's like Slick Rick.
you hear this shit?
I'm being real. BJ, I'm being real.
Where does Biggie fit into all of this? Where's Biggie?
Oh, Biggie's he's top 10 lyrically. Dead ass.
Where's Tupac? You know, I gotta mention Tupac for Q. Where's Tupac?
Tupac, lyrically, yeah, he's top 10 too. He's not as
I'm
lyrical as
talking
Biggie.
about against Slick Rick. Slick Rick is better than Tupac.
Pac
You,
over Slick Rick.
what?
Yeah,
Slick Rick is better than Tupac.
I said I like Pac's music more than
you like
Slick
Pac
Rick.
better. So you like Pac better lyrically than Slick Rick, but you don't think Jay Z?
No, I said Pac's music. I said Slick Rick.
No,
can
I'm
be
talking
lyrical.
I'm talking about bars. I think Pac is
Oh,
better than Slick Rick
bars?
bars. Yeah.
Oh, Rick bars.
No, I got Pac. I got Pac over Slick Rick.
Okay.
Slick
okay.
Rick is great. He could easily be on anybody's top 10. I don't feel like he's better lyrically than Nas, Jay, and Biggie. Or Pac.
I don't know, man.
You
I
hear
feel
this
like
blasphemy Q? Where you at? Cause I know you was in here mentioning Tupac.
I don't know
It's
because
blasphemy. How dare you say Slick Rick is better than Tupac?
lyrically, I feel like as an artist, Pac all the way as an artist, or Pac all
No, I'm
the
talking
way.
about bars, not even like
Yeah.
everything else.
Bars, Slick Rick, yes,
I got Pac over Slick Rick. I'm sorry.
bro. Sometimes some rhymes you don't even know Slick Rick is rhyming because the
This
story
is the
is
one
that
time.
good.
Q, where the hell you at? This is the one time
Why,
I
where
talk
the hell
about Pac.
Q at?
Because he always mentioning Tupac. This is for him. This is the one time I'm gonna mention Pac. When Tupac rhymed, no matter what it was, whether it was Dear Mama or keep your head up or California Love, anything that man was on, he made you feel what he was going through.
And I agree.
You know what I'm saying? He
I'm
wasn't
not
just
denying that.
a rapper; he was a poet. That's why I put him up so high in my top 5 because he made. Not a lot of artists nowadays make you feel what they saying. It's just a bunch of bullshit, complex words, and then they try to play it off like, oh, I got bars.
Or they mumbling.
Exactly. No,
Right.
I'm not talking about the mumble raps. I'm talking about who we call lyricists in this day and age. You know what I'm saying?
None are
Like
none are
anybody
really.
anybody could come up with bars, but what are you saying with those bars? That's what I'm saying. Tupac, every track you hear him on, it was always something that made you think about what he was saying.
Yeah, and I'm not denying that. But the thing with Slick Rick, and the thing that people really fail to recognize with Slick Rick was the fact that, as lyrical as he was, sometimes you can't even tell he's telling a fucking story and shit.
What's
like
his
that.
most lyrical album to you?
His most lyrical album?
Yeah,
Ooh,
because to me, I think he was dope on the art of storytelling.
yeah. I'm just gonna go with you on that. That's his most lyrical.
That's an underrated Slick Rick album.
Yeah,
You know,
but I also feel like The Rule Is Back is a
Rules
close
Back
second.
was dope. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
Alonzo had a dope question. Jerry the Damager or Cool Keith?
J. Rule. I got J. Rule. Cool Keith was just
Cool
too
Keith.
weird for me, yo.
Cool Keith all the way.
He was just a weird. I can't get into all of his albums.
Cool Keith was fucking crazy. I loved it. But Jeru was more rawer than Cool Keith.
I love Jaheim. Jaheim is an underrated singer.
Yeah, Jaheim's cool.
Definitely, I love Jaheim's music, man.
I'm gonna answer a few more people because I gotta get some shit done. EPMD versus Mob Deep. Oh,
Oh wow,
Jesus, why the fuck do y'all niggas?
I'm going with Mob, yo.
I'm going with
I'm
EPMD.
going with Mob.
Eric and Paris making dollars. I'm sorry.
Yep, that would be a great versus, man. I would love to see that shit.
Yeah, but they're too busy doing Bow Wow and Soldier Boy
Mm.
and stroking their egos and shit. We'll never see that.
Even Gangstar and EPMD, I still might go with Gangstar, man.
Oh, Gangstar. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Eric B and Rakim versus Gangstar?
I got Gangstar.
Eric B and Rakim.
Green Day or Corn? I got Green Day. I never liked Corn.
Corn.
I'm
Fuck
more
Green
Green
Day.
Day.
Fuck Billy Joe Armstrong.
Dude.
Mm.
Not the shit they dropping now though. I don't like they shit they dropping now.
I
That
don't give
that
a
old
fuck what
shit.
they drop. I don't give a fuck they drop this shit 300 years from. I'm not gonna like it.
Red or Buster? I got Buster.
Red.
Method Man and Red Man or Dog Pound. I got Meth and Red.
Meth and red.
Death Row is overrated.
I don't know about all that though. Well,
Nah, you gotta hear Slick Rick, man. Slick Rick was great. I'm just I don't feel like he's top five with Biggie and Jay. You know. Bahamadia. Bahamadia is dope.
I love Bahamadia.
I would like to see Primo do another album with her.
I like to see Bahamadia near the period.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that too.
But yeah, I'm actually about to end it off for the night. Even though the conversation was just getting good though, but fuck it.
Oh man.
Responsibility calls. Naughty versus Cypress. Damn.
Mm. I
Naughty.
like
Naughty.
Cypress discography more, but Naughty got the anthems.
Yeah. So few announcements before I head out. So we are going to pre-record the amplified review later on tonight. I'm gonna re-listen to the album. Mm. Also, Monday is going to be the Metallica Kill 'Em All review. Of course, next Wednesday is going to be two things: the exclusive. Oh, I didn't even tell you, Ash. Are you familiar with the group, the Jones Girls? Oh, well, I'm going to interview the son and nephew of the last original member of the Jones Girls, talking about the
Oh
legacy
wow.
and shit. So,
Yeah.
because me and Try talked about the unsung, and he wanted to come on. He said that we made like a slight mistake or whatever. So, but he wanted to come on, promote the music, talk about the legacy, wrap it up with us and stuff like that. Um, Also, of course, the Tupac movie breakdown and shit too. I'm about to watch Gang Related tonight. Can't wait. Um, Metallica's Kill 'Em All. I don't know if you like Metallica or not. I don't know. If you don't want to join that one, that's cool.
I'm gonna join it.
Are you gonna join it? Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm gonna join it. It's what album was that from them?
That's the first album.
The first. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
we recording it tonight. Yo, we record shit in like 5 in the morning, yo.
we were like bored just going like live on chat, just
Yeah,
talking
it
shit.
be like y'all wouldn't notice it, but like some of the reviews we done in the past were like 5 in the morning and shit.
Hell yeah.
Mm.
Like when I say I'm nocturnal as fuck, man, I'd be like doing like reviews up to like 4 in the morning or some shit like
Right.
that. Yeah,
Dang.
we just talking shit.
Yep.
Um, and of course, Juneteenth, Public Enemy breakdown. Shout out to BJ on that one. You know what I'm saying? So yo, really cannot wait. All this shit coming next week. Shout out to everybody on the chat. Thank y'all trying Ash as usual.
Yes.
And we literally, this might be the shortest live review we've ever done. It's like about to be an hour. So, all right. Hope everybody has a good night.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.